What's up guys, Sci-Fi Guy 2094 here. I'm going to be talking about Blu-rays and 4K. Which one's better? Is 4K really needed? Let's get into this. Okay, first and foremost, let's talk about Blu-ray first. So, Blu-ray, my favorite format. I think what stands out most about Blu-ray to me is obviously blue's my favorite color. So that's why I love Blu-ray. But on a technical level, it's definitely, I'm not going to get in like super technical into this, but basically all you need to know is it's higher quality than DVD as far as picture and sound, because the disc itself has more storage space. Okay, so the technology that reads the disc, the blue light, to put simply, is stronger than the red light that reads the DVDs, which results in a more basically it results in more pixels being displayed, as well as audio files being more prominent. So that is the basics of Blu-ray compared to DVD. Now I know this video is about Blu-ray and 4K. Well, I kind of just wanted to explain that as kind of a lead into the next thing I'm going to talk about, which is 4K. So I'm just using these as examples because these are some of the best films ever made. First one, Dune, looks fantastic. So this one's got a Blu-ray and a 4K. And then second film, it was either the Blu-ray or the 4K. So I just got the Blu-ray. This one had the 4K, so I went ahead and got it, even though I'm more just a Blu-ray person. But anyway, the thing with 4K, some people don't understand this. You know, I'll tell people in comments on YouTube, I'll say, well, 4K is not a format. You know, some people are like, oh, 4K, it's a better format, it's a superior format to Blu-ray. Well, yes and no. I'll explain why. First of all, 4K is not a format, okay? 4K is a resolution, okay? It's 4 times the resolution of a standard Blu-ray. Basically, a 4K disc is a Blu-ray. It's a resolution that is 4 times higher than a standard Blu-ray. So think of 4K as an enhanced Blu-ray variant is what a 4K is. Okay, so anyway, just for visual purposes here, I have Dune here. This is the 4K, or excuse me, this is the Blu-ray. So this is the Blu-ray disc. This is the 4K Ultra HD disc. Okay. So some people are like, oh, 4K superior in every way. Yes, in a sense, but no also in a sense. Okay. So as previously stated, 4K is a resolution. And in order to actually get the best bang for your buck, in order to actually take advantage of the 4K resolution on a 4K disc, you need an actual 4K player. Obviously, that's the main thing. But you need a 4K TV. So let's say you have your 4K player, you put your disc in, and you're starting to watch it, and you're like, oh wow, this looks so much better than a Blu-ray. Well, you're lying to yourself, for one, because if your TV is not 4K enabled, then you're not going to see a difference from than if you're just watching a standard Blu-ray. Okay, so don't delude yourself there. Okay. Second thing, you actually need the 4K cables as well, and then we can talk, okay, about picture and sound quality. But without those two items, you're not going to notice a difference. All right. here's my other gripe with 4K snobs. You know, they just say, oh, the picture is just, it's so much more vibrant, it's so much more clear, it's so much, it's more superior than Blu-ray and DVD. Okay, so here's the thing about that. Unless you have a setup of a Blu-ray disc and the same movie, and you're going back and forth, like, okay, let's look at this explosion here in this Transformers movie when Optimus is fighting Megatron. Oh, look, I can see slightly more reds and blues, and it looks more defined in this explosion. And then if I go over to the Blu-ray, oh yeah, it doesn't look as vibrant for this explosion. I mean, unless you're nitpicking like that, then you're not gonna notice a difference. Let's just be honest. I mean, come on. If people are seriously pausing movies and going back and forth to see, okay, can I tell the resolution is 4 times higher in this scene than in the Blu-ray? Well, let's compare. Well, yeah, at that point, you're not really trying to do it for the movie as far as enjoying the movie. You're just like looking at the specs and seeing if you can find a difference to see if it's higher quality. And if that's your thing, you know, if you're a tech guy and you're into imaging and things like that, then I won't knock you for that. You know, if that's something you're really interested in. But if you're just putting in one of your favorite movies, for me, one of my favorite movies is Dune, then, you know, you're not going to notice a difference from like watching a Blu-ray to watching a 4K. You're just not going to notice it. Our eyes are not that special as humans. It's not like, we're not like mantis shrimp where we can see like ultraviolet light and crazy stuff like that. So, should you be a 4K snob? No, don't be a 4K snob. If you like 4K, I have no issue with that. I mean, I have some 4Ks just because usually it's because they're bundled with the Blu-ray. Like I said, I wanted the Blu-ray for Dune back in, I think, well, the film came out in 2021. I think the disc came out in 2022. Wanted the Blu-ray, but I was like, well, it's bundled with 4K, and it was cheap, so why not? So I just got it. But don't get too caught up in 4K versus Blu-ray, and if it's leaps and bounds ahead of Blu-ray, because it's really not. You know, even some Blu-ray players will upscale a Blu-ray to allegedly a 4K resolution. I know it's not like a one-for-one comparison between a Blu-ray and a 4K, but they will upscale. Just like some players will actually upscale a DVD to a Blu-ray. And that's the other thing, the technology between the jump from DVD to Blu-ray was a huge leap. A huge leap from DVD to Blu-ray. And then from Blu-ray to 4K resolution is slightly enhanced, yes, but you're not going to be able to tell the difference. So anyway, that is my rant on Blu-ray and 4K.